Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. And the Warhawks will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Adams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. He fires it out to the right. It's complete! A huge pickup!
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads, and this will be caught at the 30. He'll work his way down to the 28. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Unloads to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. Line getting set on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They want to just keep throwing it. Takes a hit as he fires. Got his man downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. Alabama comes to the line with a first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They're going to run it. He gets it in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's right on target. And midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Warhawks want to move quickly.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Caught near the sideline, it's Bailey. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Cole. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. A short kick, but that angle from the right can be a little tricky. And he missed it. No good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys, but still an 8-point game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. Lost, the defense is wide open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Extending the play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. The 40, inside the 30, inside the 10. Touchdown, Warhawks. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll fire to his right. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. To the air, it's Simpson. He'll pull it down and run. On the move is the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll run play action. Dances away. Makes a connection. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Wide open downfield. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Comes out throwing on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And you got to give the offensive line all the credit for that one. The QB had over 5 seconds to find his open target down the field. Great job up front in pass protection for that touchdown play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. They fake it. Pitch it to the tight end. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. And the pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. He'll start this drive firing. Lost 1 deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, UL Monroe. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's got an open man. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Trying play action. Fires to the right. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked.
He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Running with power. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Back to pass, it's Simpson. They're trying to get to him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown tie. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Snagged in the middle. It's Griffin. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And the unthinkable just happens. You're the offense. You're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive. You're trying to put some points on the board, but can't turn the ball over. And now all of a sudden they've given it back, and there's an opportunity for the opponent now to widen their lead.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Quarterback now breaking the field. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their foot.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
That keeps the score Alabama 26, ULM.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick it away.
On the move from inside his own 20. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. This time he's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw it again. Feeling some heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And he falls on his own fumble, and that one always puts your heart in the throat.
Woof. Deep breath, big sigh of relief. He's able to recover it. You know, you put that thing on the deck, you start to panic, but great job getting back to the fumble, recovering his own fumble. Otherwise, whew, that could have been bad.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw at Simpson. Going for it all. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Throws toward the end zone. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Ewell Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having to lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
You got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing now by a lot. I know there's a lot of football still to go, and I know they're on their own end of the field, but just kind of get the feeling their defense hasn't gotten a ton of stops. They may need to stay out there, and they're going to need this quarterback to make a play.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bernard. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll throw one to his right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bama. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one splits the uprights. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks! Why not double the try total and go for 2? Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He tries to take the top off. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire now on second down. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Throwing right. Little too much juice on that one from the junior.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. The offense set for a first down play. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Off play action. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Steps away. Slings it downfield. Finds space on the right. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Now adjusting. Trying to escape and get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. The play action fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Into the end zone he goes. The offense lining up for a first down play. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the pummeling has started.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big time.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tempo in overdrive. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Finds his man, and they convert. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown! Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.